So welcome everyone. Lovely to see you, Mum, Pam, Ruth, Nix, everyone else as they join. So this morning I've got my jasmine roller, which is actually a lovely roller. Someone suggested making one for our aromatherapist in St. Francis, for Philippa, for confidence and things. So I thought I must use mine more often. So this time last year was our sort of COVID peak. We were really in the midst of it, in the thick of things with COVID, and with the riots as well. That was all happening this week last year. And it's wonderful to see that this time this year, our COVID cases are so low that they are almost negligible. I think they've been the lowest that they've been this whole, ever. Whereas Australia's are higher than ours have ever been. But I really encourage you as we go around shops and things, and it's fascinating to me to see that our numbers are so low, and this is after we've had taken off our masks and there hasn't been social distancing in our country, and seen a few packed stadiums with the rugby on and things like that, and yet our numbers are so low. So I think our herd immunity is really there, and I really encourage you to chat to shop assistants and security guards and people who are still having to wear their masks or been wearing their masks, to encourage them to take them off, because what are we waiting for? It's clear that the masks haven't, there hasn't been a surge post taking off the mask or anything like that, and I think that is still such a habit or virtue signaling, people showing that they're doing the right thing and trying to protect others. And while that the sentiment behind that is noble, they're endangering their own health and wellness by wearing masks all day. So I really encourage us to speak up and be advocates for this, because they're not going to get this message from many other places. So tomorrow is our full moon, super moon, the 13th of July. That's Wednesday. I have a doTERRA event here for some wellness advocates, and Nikki, who's also on this call, is doing a lovely class for a young woman for tapping into their cycles. So these are both will be very outgoing, energetic events, because especially being on this full moon, super moon day. And a super moon means that we are, the moon is closest to the earth that it's going to be the whole year. So it's tomorrow night at 8:37 South African time, the super moon. Mum, you might even see a beautiful moon rising over the sea. So yeah, it will be very big and beautiful, and often extreme emotions do come to the fore when we have these full moons, because it's like shining a light. It's shining a very bright light. And listening to Pam Gregory, she was saying, because of where the stars are, it's shining a very bright light on power, and issues of power at the moment. And this might be for us as individuals, but also for the collective, sort of as power in nations, but also power in our individual relationships. And she's saying that we're going to see it's either going to be power over the people or power for the people, but all these power plays. She's also saying that she thinks we can expect some extreme earth events like earthquakes, or financial and political earthquakes in the next 2 weeks. So it's a very powerful yang outward energy. And so I encourage you to listen to any of her YouTube videos for more on this. But she also reminded us about Masaru Emoto, who's the Japanese scientist who did all those experiments on water and the water crystals, and how words carry such power when speaking into water and food. And she, I think it's something we all know about, but encouraged and reminded us to bless our food with love, and bless our plants, and bless our seeds as we plant them, and bless our water. So it's always a good reminder to do this. So as we've said before, the full moon and the eclipse is a very powerful time to put our intentions into the world. And Dr. Christiane Northrup recommends a practice, which I like to do quite often when I walk out and I see the stars and the moon in the morning and the evening. And she suggests using a mantra such as, I expand love, joy, health, prosperity, happiness, success, whatever words resonate with you, whatever you wanted to create every day. And I inspire others to do the same. So she says, I expand love, joy, health, prosperity, happiness every day. And I inspire others to do the same. So it's something like this helps to bypass our unconscious beliefs and allows for more expansion in our lives. So this time last year, I was actually in Zululand, was post our COVID experience. And there are beautiful natural trees everywhere. I mean, just nature and the trees are so beautiful. And when we're there or in the bush or in nature or out of our sort of city lives, we often far more tapped into nature and to the restorative power of nature. But modern lives often help dissociates us from nature. And so it's so important that we do reconnect. So spending time in nature, stargazing, moon gazing, spending time out of the city, but even just in our daily lives, just noticing and tapping into nature, noticing the clouds, noticing the trees, the colors through the leaves, the light through the leaves, that sort of thing. And last week, we were down at the coast and staying with my parents, and Philippa, our daughter, and I managed to do a bit more surfing. And it's a lovely time to be more connected to nature, to the tides, to be the awareness. And someone gave Pips a tip to really breathe with the wave and to feel into the wave. And so to breathe in as the wave mounts and then breathe out as it sort of crashes. And she found that it really helped her surfing when she more concentrated on her breath and the movement of almost the breath, the rise and fall of the wave when she's in the sea. And she said, you know, afterwards, when too many people got in the water and then I started chatting and things, I was so much in my head and then I didn't surf so well. Whereas when I could just be more in my breath and in my breathing, she was far more connected and she surfed much better. So I thought it was a wonderful tool. And yeah, and nature and our breath are our easiest and best connectors to the present moment. So I'm going to read this lovely poem for us as we settle into our meditation for today. And I encourage you just to allow this to land, just take a moment, pause, either close your eyes or just drop your gaze towards the earth in front of you, or perhaps focus on a tree if you can see a tree outside as this poem lands. When I am among the trees, especially the willows and the honey locust, equally the beech, the oaks and the pines, they give off such hints of gladness. I would almost say that they save me, and daily. I am so distant from the hope of myself, in which I have goodness, discernment, and never hurry through the world, but walk slowly and bow often. Around me, the trees stir in their leaves and call out, stay a while. The light flows from their branches, and they call again. It's simple, they say, and you too have come into this world to do this, to go easy, to be filled with light, and to shine. I'll read it one more time. When I am among the trees, especially the willows and the honey locust, equally the beech, the oaks, and the pines, they give off such hints of gladness. I would almost say that they save me, and daily. I am so distant from the hope of myself, in which I have goodness, discernment, and never hurry through the world, but walk slowly and bow often. Around me, the trees stir in their leaves and call out, stay a while. The light flows from their branches, and they call again. It's simple, they say, and you too have come into this world to do this, to go easy, to be filled with light, and to shine. And so we choose to stay a while, like the trees, and to walk slowly. Following the sound of the gong, just allowing your energy to drop into your body, your awareness to settle. Taking a few deep breaths. And with each breath, allowing yourself to drop into your body, to ground yourself on this earth. As a tree may ground deeply into the earth beneath it, and being supported by the earth and receiving the earth's support. Allowing your attention to first drop down into your feet, following the outline of your feet on the earth or in your slippers or in your shoes. Noticing where they connect with the earth. And then noticing how sometimes it's difficult to notice where the earth begins and your feet end. Noticing the energy of the earth, the support, the groundedness. Perhaps allowing the energy of your body to sink deeper through your feet and into the earth. Connecting with a feeling of rootedness. Of deep connection. With every breath, noticing the experience of letting go into the earth on the exhale. And on the inhale, drawing in from the earth that which we need, that which sustains and supports us. Tapping into the rhythm and the pulse of nature. And expanding this feeling of drawing in and letting go up into your ankles and your calves, up to your knees. Bringing your awareness into this part of your body. Feeling it as if from the inside. Beneath the skin, beneath the fascia, beneath the blood vessels and muscles, right down into the bony center. The skeleton of support as a trunk supports a tree. Knowing how the nutrients are sucked up from the tree, from the earth, through the tree, through the trunk. And allowing the sensation to move through our bodies. And from our feet, our toes, our ankles, our calves, our knees. And up into our thighs and hips, into our pelvic bowl. That supports the rest of our body. Connecting into this area now. Bringing your awareness, perhaps first on the surface of the skin, noticing where your body connects with the chair or bed or surfaces beneath it. Noticing sensations on your skin. And then slowly dropping deeper beneath the skin into the fascia, the muscles, the blood vessels, deep into the bony support. Once again, sensing your body from the inside out. Perhaps the feeling of spaciousness in your legs and thighs and pelvic bowl. With the in-breath, drawing up whatever it is that you are needing to support you from nature. And then exhaling and letting go that which no longer serves. Moving up into your sitting area, noticing the support of your pelvic bowl, your ischial tuberosities. Noticing how you find your spine, your body, and perhaps gently expanding out of your pelvic bowl. As you sense this expansion, just allowing your head, neck, shoulders, chest just to slightly lift, to open, to expand. Bringing in a sense of dignity that we so often see in trees and nature. An unfurling of your body as a tree may unfurl and reach towards the sky and the light. So that we are balanced between both the earth and the heavens. Part of both, separate to both, supported by both. Sensing into your belly, into chest, shoulders. Just noticing the rise and fall of the breath. Knowing that every plant and animal on this earth breathes, pulses with life. Feeling this pulsing within you now. Moving your awareness gently from your shoulders down into your arms, upper arms, elbows, forearms, hands. Feeling into your arms and hands, noticing how they rest upon your lap or on your knees. Allowing your attention to drop from the surface area, the skin, the sensations of touch. Connecting with those, and then allowing your attention just to gently drop beneath the surface into the fascia, muscles, the blood vessels, and finally to the bone and marrow. Sensing your body from the inside out. And perhaps while you do so, sensing an expansion, spaciousness in your body. Then allowing this to move up into your neck, your skull, your face, your eyes and forehead, jaw, hairline. Once again, feeling the skin, the sensations of the skin, perhaps of the coolness of the air, perhaps the sensations of your gown or your jersey against your neck. Maybe even the light on your skin, behind your eyes. Sensing this. And then in your own time, when you're ready, allowing your attention to drop beneath. Noticing what lies beneath the skin. And even what lies beneath the bony support of our skull. Finding a spaciousness here. Perhaps allowing for a softening and an expansion. Again, allowing your head and neck and spine to be drawn up towards the heavens, towards the sun as it appears, and your feet and legs to be grounding deep into the earth. And now just allowing your awareness to expand, just to take in the whole body at this stage. Sensing from the inside out. Allowing for an expansion. But at the same time, a softening. Letting go of any holding on that you might find there. Any control. Any tension or tightness that you may find in your body this morning. And just perhaps offering a gentle softening or or gentle breath into that area. Just experiencing this moment of being in this body. When I am among the trees, especially the willows and the honey locust, equally the beech, the oaks, and the pines, they give off such hints of gladness, I would almost say that they save me, and daily. I'm so distant from the hope of myself in which I have goodness, discernment, and never hurry through the world, but walk slowly and bow often. Around me the trees stir in their leaves and call out, stay a while. The light flows from their branches. And they call again, it's simple, they say. And you too have come into this world to do this, to go easy and to be filled with light and to shine. Following the sound of the gong, just allowing it to bring you back to this time and space. Opening your eyes, taking in the world around you, the colors, the light, taking in faces, names. Thank you for joining. Lovely to see you. Namaste. May you have a blessed day.
And you and everybody. Thank you, Nikki.
Thanks, Lynn.
Thank you. It's
Thanks,
beautiful.
Thank you. Lovely to be with you this morning. How are you, Heidi?
I think a lot of people might not have known that you were doing it today.
That's fine. They'll come.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take care. Have a happy day, everybody. Bye.
You too,
Guys,
Pam.
have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks. Lovely to see you. Cheers. Next to see you tomorrow. Bye, Pam.
See you tomorrow.
See you. Bye, Ruth. See you tomorrow.
Bye.